We're here in in Colville, and it is one hot day, and everybody is inside of this place right here. This is Barman's, and it's an old hotel, and they've turned it into a soda fountain, antiques and sundries. It's very interesting. We're having lunch in here, so we will go inside and see what everybody's doing. And we'll just walk right on in here and wave to myself to the door. And this is a very interesting place, as you can see. It has old bathtub and all kinds of stuff up here. This is the soda fountain over yonder, and here is our group of people. Okay, hello everybody. Hello. Eating, Jonathan? John, what are you eating? I'll tell you, soup, right? And Margaret?
Get a shot at my girlfriend there.
Okay, what'd you say, big guy?
Get a shot at my girlfriend, that blonde right behind you.
This is your girlfriend?
Yeah.
Hey. All right. Well, who's this lady here? This redhead.
Oh,
That's his other girlfriend. That's his wife.
Grandma, what are you going to eat, Grandma?
What am I eating?
Yeah. Toast? Oh my goodness, you need to get a life. Toast and tea. And you? I know what you're eating.
Yeah, you know what about that?
get a shot at Toto.
What are you eating? Bonnie?
I'm having a turkey croissant.
Turkey croissant? Who said you could? Did you ask Mama? Did you ask the Indian behind you? Okay. It's a cool store. What'd you say? You're on hole 6, it's 497 yards, and you've been just killing the ball today, so we're going to just see how well you do this time.
Be sure you don't screw up, because you're on camera.
That's right.
No pressure.
All right, he's stepping up to the ball. And he gets a good hit right up the fairway.
Terrible form. See that? You guys are making me nervous.
All right, now let's watch you, big guy. What are you using to hit that way?
I'm using your one wood.
My number one wood?
Your number one wood.
Well, it always served me well.
Practice. I got a little slice, but
Here we are in the parking lot at Colville, and I wanted to show you that big crane across the road over there in the log yard. It just dropping a huge load of logs there. There he goes, picking that thing up. It's something to watch, that thing. And here comes another
we're gonna go
guy.
in?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, I think so. I'm just watching these big old grapple deals over there.
That is some crane.
Isn't that something?
What's it run on a rail?
Yeah, it's on a track.
Where's Maurice go?
I don't know. There he goes.
Where's it going? It's too hot out.
Look at that. Look at that bundle of logs he just picked up. That's monsters. The operator up in there. Big mill there in Colville. And here we are coming off of Sherman Pass, looking at the sunset. The end of a perfect day. We've had a great time golfing at Christina Lake. No, not Christina Lake, that's tomorrow. At Colville. And then just had a fine chicken dinner at Sandy's. And we thought you'd enjoy this incredible view of the sunset. That is beautiful beyond description. So we'll just show it to you. Coming around, looking out across the Kettle Range, looking at the White Mountain lightning strike fire that burned over 20,000 acres, and you can see what that looks like up here, in case you never have before. That big thunder heads and thunder clouds that's been raining off and on, and probably going to be some pretty fantastic lightning strikes going on, this heat lightning. I don't know if it's going to let me pull this up or not.
Beautiful.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Absolutely.
And that cloud up there has a gold lining. Okay, we are filming up the street of Republic, for which we stand. There is the...
I think the rain washed off my dust.
Assembly of God, Christian Life Center, a modest little church, and up yonder is a Catholic church, which is a prestigious edifice. And looking on up the street, this is Republic, for which we stand. The Northern Inn Motel. Car going by. Other businesses up yonder. And I guess that's about it. Okay, here we are coming finally to Christina Lake Golf Course. A beautiful place it is. And we're going to have a great day in the sun. Probably one of the nicest golf courses to date that I have golfed.
Look at that.
Look at that, is that beautiful? It is beautiful. Isn't it lovely? gold's supposed to be. You're very lucky. John, you there? No more, run these up there. house. And our house, where our house is. I don't know if you see, there's a split valley down there. That's Rick's place right there. And that driveway right there would be our house. So we're flying right over our own place. Hi. Okay, I'm going to pull that up again. That's Rick's Split Farm. And that would be where our driveway is right there. And it's going right over. There's Squim. Clouds out there. Where it's not supposed to have any clouds, of course. Wow. That's something really neat. Well, we're looking across the streets now. I'm trying to see if I can pull out Mount Baker over there. It's not working. It's too dadgum blurry. There in the distance. Looking down there on Port Angeles. Right there. There's the Coast Guard station at the end of the loop. That back in perspective. The Port of Angels. Port Angeles, town. Alright. And if you look straight across up there, you'll see Victoria. That is probably not gonna, yeah, it won't focus on it. Too bad. Oh well, go back. It's over there. Clouds. Port Angeles Airport. Cool. Okay. We're coming into Anchorage. Coming over Fire Island. I'm not sure what this body of water is over here. I suspect maybe Cook Inlet. Got a low ceiling of about 7,000 feet. Got that plane wing coming up. That's cool. And we just turned the corner, came clear on this island. Farm down there. Or something. I guess it's a farm. The lake on Fire Island. An old road going through the middle of it. And up ahead here is Anchorage, but I don't think we're going to go get a view of it. Okay, we're coming in to the mainland here.
That's where part of the gym is. We call it a canoe. It's just but that's where the
Let me get our-
sits. Just covers it.
Actually, we ain't going to get much of a view of Anchorage
This
on
one,
this approach.
all the tanks are inside the wing itself.
They look green.
Yeah, absolutely. Except the
Well, runway's all cracked up. And we have
9:05. We will be taxiing
it's
for the next few
raining.
minutes, so please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened
not
until we are
very
safely parked at the
sunny
gate. The
weather.
captain turns off the fasten seatbelt sign. At that time, please check around your seating area, seat bag pockets, and overhead bins for all personal belongings that you brought on board. Please take care when opening the overhead bins as contents may have shifted during flight. Once inside the terminal building, any questions that you may have regarding baggage claim, ground transportation, or connecting gates could be answered on television monitors, information signs, or with the uniform representative that will be meeting our flight. It was our sincere pleasure having you aboard this evening. Have a great stay here in Anchorage or the city of your final destination. The use of your cell phones and two-way pagers is not permitted. Take care and have a great night.
There's the terminal over there.
Later in my career, I used to start picking stone and all that stuff.
Yeah,
like an old man. Here, let me show Bill. More laughing bites than that. You guys better hurry up and do what you're going to do because we need to get out of here. We need to get out of here, he says. All right, this is where we camped out the first night on top of Flat Top Mountain. There's Flat Top right up there. Some kid killed himself on a snowboard up there last year. Got caught in an avalanche. It's a beautiful place. It's a high mountain basin, I guess you'd say. And that was our motel. Saved a lot of money because we didn't get a ticket for camping here without paying for a fee. And in an undesignated campsite. But that's okay. Sourdoughs can do that in Alaska. And I'm just kind of showing you what it looks like over yonder there. It's kind of interesting. And as you come right on around, pan around here, that's a trail. And now you're looking down on Anchorage proper. And that is quite a sight. And out there is Fire Island that we flew over. And way yonder are some pretty impressive mountains. And this is quite a place up here. A lot of, I think he called that Turnagain Arm over there. And I just got buzzed by one of the Alaska state birds, and people live up on those houses there. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, we're late for breakfast. We had to meet some guy, so we got to get out of here.
I guess, pretty much. They have U.S. Bank here.
Yeah, this is the Sullivan Arena off to the left.
Fairly new building. They're making plans now to build another big arena or gathering place. I guess you call it an arena. But it's on the drawing board. It isn't. I don't know where it's going to be for sure. Get over here one. We got to turn on Airport Road, I believe is what.
All right, we're on top of a parking garage up here. There goes Gerald. And we're looking at downtown Anchorage. And it's an interesting community, as you can see. Marriott Hotel. And hello, boys.
Nice vantage point.
Yeah.
Here we are, folks. Anchorage, Alaska. That's a pretty phenomenon.
What is?
Cook Inlet there. Cook Inlet right there. The port site at Fort McKenzie, which is where the new causeway is going to go. See that point right there between those buildings? The causeway is going to go from that point right across. You're kidding. You heard of the bridge to nowhere they're so critical of these days? No, I haven't. Well, the feds are supposed to put up the money for it, and some of the congressmen are yelling and screaming, or they call it a bridge to nowhere. But see, Anchorage has no place to go. Anchorage is all crowded out. So they're trying to get this causeway over to get over there so they can open all that country up and put the airport over.
So is that, what do they call that piece of land over there?
That's Point McKenzie.
So that's
part of our family heritage over there.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
also where the big dairy projects are over there.
Oh, the ones you were telling me about years ago, huh?
Yeah, I used to sell hay to some of those dairymen over there.
Well, that ain't that far across. How far is that?
It's just a hop, skip, and a jump.
It's about the same distance as I-90 floating bridge.
No, that's a little longer.
If you're looking down through here, you're looking right down the Cook Inlet. You're looking, St. Augustine is probably behind this building, but it's right down there.
That's a mountain?
It's a mountain. It's a volcano that's going off right now.
Oh, yeah? Cool.
You can see it from over here. I don't know.
Well, let's go over here and look.
And it's,
Which one's Augustine?
I think that's Augustine right there.
You mean
it's that those clouds and stuff coming out of it are actually volcanic ash.
let me see if I can pull that
Too bad
up.
it's not a clear day.
It's just, we're looking right across the airport there.
Yeah. Yeah, and then this is Kinnick Arm going up here. No, it isn't. This one's around the other side of the airport. This is Winchester Cove. Winchester Lagoon, they call it.
I gotta set this thing down so I can get this steady.
That tide moves 8 miles an hour, and the am I on that?
On what? Yeah, this is everything you're saying is being recorded.
The tide of Cook Inlet goes 8 miles an hour, and the Indians that lived along the Cook Inlet, they were all, of course, related and stuff. And when they wanted to go visit their neighbors and stuff, they just jump in a boat when the tide was going out, and they go see their friends, and they spend their time with their friends. And when they wanted to go home,
Till
they
it came back in.
wait for the tide to go the other way, and then they would go back home at 8 miles an hour.
I
And they
think
didn't
I've,
have to pay anything at all for gasoline. Who said they didn't know what they were doing?
that's what makes it such a fast tide.
Where's that?
That I don't know.
Remember that street?
Yeah, that show is us,
Is that us?
and we show is here.
You see, now we ain't in the right order. You need to get over
Reinforcements
here.
day has come.
Okay, now wait a minute.
Wait, you gotta keep it on until that pretty girl. See that pretty girl over there? Get her in there. She's coming after us.
Oh. So when do we sing?
Okay, I'm filming the view out of the 12th floor of the Atwood State Building in Alaska, where we're getting claims information. And that wouldn't be a hard view to look at all day long, except that you'd probably want to just leave here and get out there. Interesting.
That big cut.
In the mountain.
Yeah, Turnagain Arm, I'm sorry. Turnagain Arm goes down through there. The mountain's on the right side.
You mean there's a bay down inside that cut?
Yeah, it's an inlet going down there.
Inlet.
They call it Turnagain when Captain Cook sailed in there thinking that maybe he had found the Northwest Passage. And they got down there to
had to
the end.
turn
found
again.
it. Turn again, right. The highest, second highest tide variation in the world, over 30 feet.
Wow. Just
The only
water
the only
piles
one
up
with
out
the-
there, huh?
Yeah, yeah. That's the only second only to New Brunswick, I guess, from what they say. Seattle Creek is on the far side there, and those are the Kenai Mountains on the right side.
So is that towards Kenai then?
Yeah, if you're looking straight this direction, you're probably looking right straight at Kenai. There's a little town right across, straight across, just right above that antenna on that building. It would be probably approximately where Hope is.
Okay. Okay, where are we, Gerald?
This is Eagle River, Alaska.
There's the First Baptist Church.
It's one of the first churches that was built in this town. A lot of this stuff that's here now wasn't here 20, 30 years ago, of course. Talk about it. And what else can we say about it?
How big is it?
It is big. It's kind of the bedroom community of Anchorage, and the
How far out of Anchorage?
average income of these people is pretty high for the most part. They've got a fairly exotic, well-to-do contingency here. They all go to Chugiak High School, and the rich kids are all at Chugiak High School, which is on out the road here a ways. Kind of a semi-suburban area. And we got Cook Inlet on the left here, and we got the range of the Chugach Mountains on the right. You can see
Up there.
I don't know. It's popular with,
It's about 8 miles from Anchorage.
yeah.
Okay. And how much is gas?
Well, gas is
They just thought
going to be,
273.
for me, is going to be 6 cents cheaper than what's posted.
How come?
Because I get a car's discount. see the Cars Food Center here. This is a Cars gas station.
Oh, it's like a Safeway gas station. Huh?
Yeah, well, it actually is Safeway. Safeway bought Car out and kept the name.
Oh,
But
cool. All right, say again what this is.
Knik River, K-N-I-K.
And what's significant about that? There's a glacier off up that valley.
You see a lot of glaciers. There's a glacier at the end of the valley. Huh? Thinking of another thing we could do if you wanted to is going home. We could go up over the Hatcher Pass Road and go right up over the top. It's about the same distance to the house. But if we do that, we'd have to forego the golfing thing. The Matanuska River and the Knik River converge here somewhere. That might be the place right there. They're both big rivers. A lot of water coming out of both drainages.
Well, you got some trees here now.
What's that?
I got some trees with a little bit of size to them here.
Yeah, but they're dying.
So swampland, isn't it?
This must be the connector of the Map Glacier here, or another wing of the Map Glacier. I don't see any moosies.
No mooses. We got to get a picture of a moose for Janice.
This is another view of the hay flats, what they call the hay flats. Oh, I'd like to
Boy, it looks like it's really raining off up there, isn't it?
Boy, it is pouring. Yeah. That's right up Hatcher Pass, too.
We might not have such a view after all then.
See, I live right up in there. Yeah, it's kind of cut. I probably had some pretty big rainstorms up there today.
Well, we got quite a...
See, Dwight, there's Sleeping Lady way over there again.
Oh, yeah.
Now wait, and you'll see we'll be going right back towards Sleeping Lady here pretty soon.
Sleeping Lady is a mountain formation that I can't pull it up good enough so you can see it right now. And this out here is Moose Flat. Hay Flat. But it's Moose Flats because that's where the moose is at.
I'd like to make hay out of that. See all this right along here?
Yeah.
In the median?
Yeah.
This is a vetch. It's quite a bit like alfalfa. It's related to alfalfa. It's a vetch that came in from Europe, they say.
I know what vetch is.
Yeah.
It is a like
You look it up, you might actually see part of the vetch, but not most.
you're thinking we can see the glacier way up yonder, huh? Ooh. Let's see if I can pull it up.
Yeah, you can see it.
Oh shoot.
Get up on this overpass. Won't actually get a chance.
Now we get another shot up the valley here, maybe.
Take a picture of my happy meal cup.
No, that's all right. It's okay. I'm just glad you're happy. Yeah.
Come on a little ride. You might actually get a chance to see some of that place. There goes a railroad train track.
Oh man.
Coming off the Glen Highway and coming onto the Park Highway. That's a brand new hospital. It's called Alaska Regional Hospital. Now we're on the Parks. Highway 3.
Okay, we're recording. Then
now we're coming down. There's a Home Depot up there on the hill.
Okay.
And Fred Meyer's is over here on the right.
And this is where?
Wasilla, Alaska. This is all new. They've upgraded the highway system in here, and it's much better than it was before now. And this is, in fact,
I don't see any motels yet.
just now putting on the finishing touches to it.
So where was this farming area?
Oh, we've already gone past that.
I didn't see Farm 1.
Well, we missed that. We did. I did. That's over in the Palm area. Part of Wasilla, the main center of Wasilla. See that tower up there?
Yeah.
That's right up by where Teelan's grocery used to be, which was the main town. This is Wasilla Lake here.
Oh, pretty lake.
And it's real popular. Hang out. Resort down there somewhere.
Yeah, I can see why.
And people like to congregate here. The Nazarene Church is right on the lake, just down the road there a ways.
So that ain't a Jewel Lake, is it?
No. Jewel Lake's in Anchorage.
Wow, there's a lot more to Wasilla than I expected.
Wasilla, right
There's
now-
McDonald's. That means it's a full-fledged town.
Yeah, it's one of the most rapidly growing areas in the country right now, from what they say,
Oh, I can believe it.
which is just what I wanted to hear.
Yeah. A squared
That's
Z.
okay, I got my own little corner of the world.
What is this place, Gerald? All these little cabins.
This is your basic wheeler dealer scammer, get rich on other people's poverty, goof off, envy of all entrepreneurial pirates persons.
Flea market? Is that what you're trying to say?
Want to know?
Oh, I mean, does it have a name? Meadow Lake?
Yeah, he calls his business Land and Cabins. Land and Cabins. And he buys these old, beat up, antiquated vehicles with the red lights on them and stuff, the big square ones. And then he repaints them and puts the name of his business on them and runs them around the countryside. And has his family drive them around the countryside to advertise his business. Nothing wrong with that. No, it's just a typical entrepreneurial type. And he builds cars here. See the little gorilla fireworks? It used to be called Jerry's, and everybody thought it was a different company. The same guy owns all this stuff. The city of Houston is the only town, the only place in Alaska where you can legally use fireworks. And so this guy has a
He's capitalized on that.
and he has these kids dress up in gorilla suits, and they get out here on top of this big van here and alongside the road, and they're jumping around and dancing and doing their jigs and stuff with their gorilla suits on. It's just a scream. I mean, some of them have bras on and panties and stuff, you know. It's just craziness.
You mean like gorillas?
Like, yeah. Now the high school is in there. We could go in there and look at it if you want to.
This is where you work?
Yeah.
Well, do it.
You want to go and look at it?
Yeah, I need to see that.
Alright.
I want to show Jan. I'm filming here, so. Man, oh man, this is the countryside around your high school, huh?
It might be gated. It might not be gated.
Boy, you would think that there would be moose standing out in that field.
Oh, I see a lot of moose along through here in the wintertime. Almost, probably every third night there's moose along.
Well, this is pretty much like I envisioned it.
Is it?
Yeah.
So far, it'd be nice if we could. And the policy of the firefighters was to save the forest, but not save the houses. So if you had a home, they wouldn't let you go into your home. They wouldn't even let you try to
Let
save
it
it.
burn down, huh?
Yeah, and of course people that have homes were sneaking in and stuff. Hey, it looks like we're going to get through the gate here. Good enough. This is the junior high. Ooh, this has got all new blacktop. This is the junior high.
Whoa.
And that is an awesome building. That is first class. construction through and through. And they have really abused it this last year or two. They've really abused it. They haven't had adequate custodial care and stuff.
Oh, this is just exactly
It's just
how
kinda-
I pictured it.
Huh?
It's exactly like I pictured
You're
it.
kidding me.
No.
And this is my school, was my school.
So what's the size of the student body here?
500. Between 400 and 500.
Snohomish High School, huh?
It's really cool building the way it's laid out. The architect just did a masterful job on design on this building.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, you never have to work very far to get from one end of the walk very far to get from one end of the building to the other, because it's kind of in a V shape, and they've got ways to get across fast, you know.
Really?
Yeah, just outstanding facility.
How long did you work here?
3 years.
3 years, huh?
Right.
And then, did they have like a gymnasium here or something?
Oh yeah, this is the gym right here. This is what they call the academic wing right here. I had the bottom story. I had the best station in the whole school. I convinced them they should be nice to me since I was old. And this is the gym. This is the bus entry. The buses all pull up here and let the kids out. This is the wood shop right here. And he has the kids build these barns and stuff to sell. It works out pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that air conditioner doesn't seem very cold to me.
No. Well,
It's
it's
doing
not.
wrong here.
There's
Oh,
no
I didn't
air.
have it on cold. And I didn't have
It's
it
gotta
on
be off.
whatever into this country. I could just, I've already talked to them about this. They just pull off to the side there. I could offload whatever they bring in on my truck and take it up to my property.
Are these coal cars for the?
Yeah, those are coal cars. And this is their road to go down to it. They're having struggles in their church. It's just,
Moose sign.
yeah, that's the one I hit on my bike one night, man. I'll tell you what.
On your bike.
Yeah, I ride my bike back and forth from my property to work, because it's only 10 miles and I could make it in about an hour and 15 minutes. And I was coming over, but when the lights had hit me in the face, you simply could not see. Man, I'm going along, the lights are in my face, I'm totally blind, and I'm really going. I'm moving really fast. My handlebar, fortunately, it was my handlebar that hit the sign, hit the edge of the sign, and just threw me, right over off down in the hole there. But fortunately, it didn't catch my arm or anything. Otherwise, it would have really nailed me bad. It runs parallel to that, so it crisscrosses kitty corner across the highway here. So if you can keep that in mind, and the railroad track, which is right there. So my line is right where that guy's standing. Well, no, my line is right there. Yeah.
So
And-
where's your property?
And it goes off that way. My property's right here.
On both sides?
Yeah, that's my driveway there. That's all my ground on that side, and then this is my driveway here. This is my ground on this side.
Is that your trailer?
That's my trailer. This guy gave me an old beat up trailer because it had a good range in it, and it's got a good gas furnace in it. So he gave me the whole thing.
Convection furnace?
Well, just a pro.
Okay. There's this depower line. You don't have to take that down. We'll just go under it.
Well, I got to get some wood.
Oh, you're getting wood here.
Short. I'm gonna back in. Yeah, I got quite a raspberry patch in here, and they're all right.
Oh, yeah? Look at that.
Oh, they're good.
What are you doing there, Morris?
Raspberries, my friend. And
Let's
they
see
are
what's-
fresh. Very fresh. They're small.
Oh, look at him here. No, wait a minute. Those ain't raspberries. That's something else. Well, there's the two old Keene boys eating raspberries.
Little raspberries, but they are fresh.
Tell me, sir, what is the reason for this structure here?
Well, the rationale of that structure, number one, was to only use material that I had salvaged out of another building that had given to me, so that it would cost me nothing. Therefore, I decided to build it small. And then when I came up here to decide where I wanted to put it, I thought, well, I want to build a building that I may potentially use as an entryway for my travel trailer. So it's designed to fit up against my travel trailer as an entryway.
What is?
That building, it's got an extra door entryway in the wall, built right in the wall, that would be the door of my travel trailer.
How did you get it up there? Or did you build it up there?
When I looked at it up here, I thought, well, why not build it up high? That way you can just drive back your trailer in there and slide it right off onto your trailer if you want to move it out. So that's what I did.
Oh. Okay, we'll go up here and look inside this thing. Fairly interesting. This is it, huh?
This is it. Yeah.
This is your mattress for
my second home.
What are you doing there with the sink? Where you get water?
Well, I don't really. There's a little creek there, so I just pack water over here. But this has a drain, and it's got a deal where I can pee into it. It's got a little. I've taken it out now, but I had it. It came right up here, and I could just get up at night and pee in it. It worked out really good. And it's all clouded in tonight.
This is White's Crossing.
This is White's Crossing. Yeah.
This is the place you try to get us to come up here and buy.
Yeah, that was where I was trying to get you and Janice fired up about buying that, because that was a real bargain at that time. But it's turned into kind of a hot spot. There's a lot of people that use that for a lot of tourism and stuff.
Well, I see somebody building a log house or something up here.
It's a couple of German guys, and they peel these logs. Now I notice they're hiring people to come in and do it.
Pretty.
And they prefab everything. And then once it's all prefab, they take it all apart and take it wherever it's going.
There's the Willow sign.
This is where the good boys meet. This is kind of the U-Haul dealership of Willow right here. I'll go up there quite a bit and just sit down and chew the fat with these guys. And there's some really neat guys working in there. And the gals are neat too. It's just a real good atmosphere in there.
Kind of like going to the Eastern Washington Hay and Feed Company.
Yeah, it's kind of pretty much. It's kind of it's kind of where
Willow True Value Hardware.
Yeah, this is a guy, Doyle Holmes. He's the one that keeps trying to run for office and never gets voted in. He's from the South.
First Baptist
he's kind of a nice guy. I'll run you by our church here. See this signboard here?
Mm-hmm.
You look at the very bottom of it.
Oh,
That's
Bible
Willow
Fellowship.
Bible Fellowship.
Oh, what a cool name.
And that's where our church is, in this building.
This building here?
Yeah, we pay $500 a month for it.
No kidding.
And we got $8,000 in the bank.
So during the week, is that space used for something?
We don't use it.
Well, there it is.
Does
Willow
somebody
Bible.
else use it for something during the week?
If I rented it to them, they probably could. And we carpeted it and bought chairs and stuff.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. Now, what is this building?
Post office, huh?
Post office?
Yeah, this is the post office, which I need to check. Yes, that's it. It's like I had put that building up in about 2 days, or a couple, 2 or 3 months ago. This guy, a name by the name of Cassidy, had that house. That's and he had a little tire shop in there. Yeah, an RV park there. This is the dump. Now we're on the Hatcher Pass Road. Hey boy, it looks ugly up there. Looks like they probably had a rainstorm or two. Or maybe are having one. Or maybe are getting ready to have one.
Oh my goodness.
This is your diggings?
That's my diggings.
Wow. Oh, sure enough. Look at those poles we put up. We put down and then put up.
They've vandalized several houses around here. They've never hurt me.
This is your bathroom.
Look at this. We saw this on the video. There's
Yeah.
the bathroom.
This is the stove.
Unbelievable. Uh-huh. Keep you warm?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh
Look
yeah.
at that. Oh, this goes upstairs, huh?
Yeah, that's my bedroom up there.
Oh, look at he's got the purdies up here. The purdies, the huckleberry flowers.
Fun.
That's
Whatever.
cool. That's a nice touch.
Those are all the swamp head sedges that used to grow in the swamps with the white blossoms and then just plain old ferns.
Uh-huh.
A bachelor's pad.
Yeah, that part didn't get cleaned up very good, but most of the rest of it did. Pretty cool.
Alright.
So that's the mud and finishing.
Yeah, this is all finished from here over. That's pretty much, except I'm going to put trim around the poles, and I may eventually get a wood burning set and burn scenery into the plates there. Some scenery pictures,
Uh-huh.
and then finish those off.
Cool.
Build essentially I'm going to want, right?
No, you say this is an embarrassment to you?
Yeah, somewhat.
A little bit of an embarrassment. But everything that's here is something you need and want, right?
Yeah, it's all.
How about that down there?
Well, that's a car somebody gave to me, and I thought, you know, that would be the right thing to have to beat around on my property down there. If I could weld on some big, cut the body off, weld on some big round tires, and then I'd use it to yard trees.
Hey,
Hey,
what was that noise?
I think it was a buck that snorted in the bushes over there.
But,
Yeah.
Trying to think of things you can take home and share, huh?
yeah, well, he's on film. And the whole church will see this.
And reuse them because they were imported from Forks.
From Forks.
Probably.
They came a long ways away.
Somewhere around there.
What is this big steel pipe?
These are insulated styrofoam pipes.
Only one thing, and that's building fires, man.
Oh, wait a minute. I need to know what the function here is of these insulated pipes.
Well, these are insulated pipes, and you can run pipes or other kinds of things through them, and you don't have to.
And where are we there, Jim Venture?
Well, we're heading down in through the moose pasture here. We want to take the back way into the lake, the back side of the lake.
And you're saying that this is your ski run back up through here, huh? Goes all the way back up there. Okay. And there were some pretty blue flowers that I just trampled. I said, what do we got here?
It's a natural amphitheater.
It's just a little.
I thought this would be a great place to have church. So you have almost 180 degrees of slope here.
All the way around.
Yeah, and this is all flat here. So theoretically, wouldn't that be neat? Or have a little stage and do plays or something like that?
Well, I don't know. I can see making it a private thing, but I don't see bringing public in here. But whatever. So what's kind of neat about this place is the fact
somewhere or something?
of the trees and stuff that's all up around here.
Somebody has done a bunch of flagging in here, and I'm wondering if
Yeah, I see that.
we're not standing on my property right now, and that's my line over there. Ideal cabin site, one of the most ideal cabin sites I've ever seen anywhere. There's Maurice. You didn't want to see my attitude. Yeah, that's we got a pair of nesting loons. Although they're not nesting now, they have a baby. Oh yeah, and they're quite accustomed to me. I come down here and swim with them on occasion. Up on the corner of the subdivision, yeah.
Oh. Does it overlay Electra Lake if you?
No, but it has a spectacular view of McKinley. Spectacular.
Really?
Oh, it's beautiful. Just beautiful.
So.
And it's like a park. It's like a
getting
big park.
Heated up. I'm getting heated up. Good. Let's move on to the next candy store.
I don't think I'll get him. He got away. Rats.
Is this some kind of a shelter or beaver dam or
What are those white?
Oh, I think it's just a dead tree.
What are those white puffy?
That's called Alaska cotton.
Really?
Yeah, and it looks just like cotton. And there's a whole bunch of it down through there. See, we'll be down there in a few minutes.
we hit the bonanza
Let's see,
mosquito?
doesn't this look like a good spot for?
Unbelievable.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because I mean it just doesn't get any better.
I mean, it does get better.
And you pack your water up this trail?
Yep.
Is that what we're understanding?
That's the way it goes.
And that's how you get your water for your cabin?
Yeah. Except in the winter, of course, I just use snow.
How old are you now?
55. Kim told me I was 55.
Yeah. Well, just about guarantee you in another
By the
5
way, that's
years.
the concentrate there you can
won't be
pan out.
hauling
I took
water
that
up
out of
here.
a stream off of Willow Creek here a couple years ago. Well, it was after the last time after I came up here.
Really?
I built this out of side paneling for the metal buildings. Got it from Keith Wright. That's a pretty nice little dock.
So do you ever get a little boat and paddle around this thing?
Well, I did one time. I had some people in my church that had a canoe, and they came up for a barbecue on the 4th of July one year, and we brought it out here. You'd be amazed at how quick you can get across this lake in a canoe.
I'll bet.
It's like 10 strokes, and you're down at the other end.
That mountain. Here we are going down the Hatchet Pass Road following the Willow Creek preacher. He's a genuine accepted sourdough now, and his old pickup. We're going off to cut a bunch of firewood today, and I don't know if you can see them mountains up yonder, but they are something else. Woo! And we'll put them back. And
Water till you get out there about 20 feet at least, and then come up, because otherwise your feet will touch the bottom when you come up. Record when
Record. Now you're on camera.
right in the center and dive off square. Otherwise you're going to do tip.
Yeah, no retakes on this baby.
Okay.
All right. Woo! There he goes into. What's the name of this lake? Oh, you can't hear me. He's underwater.
This lake is now we're over our head.
Over your head already? What's the name of this lake?
Huh?
What's the name of this lake?
This lake is called Snowbird Lake Estate.
I thought it was Jerry's Lake. Jerry's Lake.
Snowbird Lake.
Something's crawling up my leg, and it's about